Hi guys, welcome back to this new video. These are the last 3 sketchbooks that are currently, as of today, the 6th of January, that I can currently tour. These 2 are filled completely, this one only halfway. But yeah, this is the first one, so we're gonna start with this. And after this video I'm finally done catching up on recording sketchbook tours, so the next time you're gonna see one, it's gonna be one I will have finished recently, not a while ago. Actually, I mean, this one was finished just a couple of weeks ago, but the other ones, it had been a while. But yeah, this is a Strathmore mixed media sketchbook. Really nice paper. I love it very much. But it was kind of pricey, but I do want one of it again. But yeah, maybe for Easter or for my birthday, or when I'm out of sketchbooks and decide to have another pricey one. But yeah, first page, welcome page as always. Mao, they, them, I'll go aspect lesbian in a platonic relationship with my boyfriend Remy. What you can expect. Kangan, brain rot, yep. Whining about school, a little. Non-sexual nudity, I'm gonna skip pages like that because I'm too lazy to cut it out. And silly ad for friends, yep. Started on the 12th of September 2024. Second page is just for some stuff I did for a school thing. Just trying to figure out how to write, what font or handwriting type I want for. It was just an exercise to get back into stuff. I think I should put the sketchbook more in the middle. Yeah, this is better. Then there's a doodle of Jake. I was drawing a lot in school. Also, here I started trying to draw more different perspectives, and obviously the first thing I did was something easy, like heads from different views. So yeah, I was drawing Jake a lot. I love him so much. Here's Lua. This page really shows how nice watercolor looks on this paper, and I mean, markers look great on it too. So here I swatched one of my watercolor palettes and also some granulating colors. Like, this sketchbook is so good, genuinely. The paper is pretty thick, it's nice for all types of media. I want one again, but why did it have to be so pricey? My dad paid for this one, but yeah. Dynamite and Jake again. I was trying out my masking fluid on this paper because I also hadn't used my masking fluid in a long time. A warm-up for a school thing. I think the only thing that really bothers me about the sketchbook is that if I don't hold it, this happens. But I mean, that can always be solved with one of these, you know. Like this. And yeah, just did a lot of doodling during class, during school breaks. So there's not like super special art, I'd say. Not to say like this art isn't cool or whatever, but it's just I wasn't drawing super dynamic poses or whatever. I was just drawing to pass by the time and to keep myself occupied, and also to not get rusty with my art skills. Lihito from Kengan. I really like this page, and I really love Lihito. He's so silly. Here drew my persona and Jake. On this page, I'm not completely sure if this is watercolor or if I also used watercolor pencils on here, but regardless, I really like the way just how the colors look, especially since they're kind of pastel-ish. So, like his skin, and yeah, more Jake. I'm pretty sure at this point half of the sketchbook is Jake. My friend drew Kazuo Yamashita from Kengan and also Granica from One Piece. And doodles, art, neat ideas. Oh yeah, another reason why I only drew like simple poses was that I was just out of ideas for what to draw. So I, for example, here I redesigned my OC armor. Like, I don't think I redesigned his face and anything, but I did give him another outfit from how I had drawn him previously, I think. At least I'm pretty sure. Here's Devi, also redesigned clothes-wise. And Daenerys. This yellow is so bright. I don't know how well you can see it on camera, but on real life it's like super bright. Not really, a little neon-ish, but it wasn't a neon marker, so yeah. And because I don't really like the way the color scheme ended up on this page, next time I'll draw him with watercolors, because if I draw with watercolor or like water-based markers, like for example the Crayola washable markers or super tips or whatever they're called, I'm limited with the colors and everything, so it might turn out like this in a way I don't really like. More OC art and oh yeah, stuff from my friends. Freak bird. Actually, I think. Oh yeah, there's not really anything left from me. Just stuff from my friends. This was a super fun sketchbook. I want one of these again, as I've already whined about enough. But let's move on with the next sketchbook. This one has the Hanemühle Nostalgie paper, and I made it myself. Like, I did the bookbinding myself, not the paper, obviously. I made this sometime in, I think, summer 2023, so it's been over a year, but I was using other sketchbooks. Oh yeah, the first page actually isn't drawn by me, it's by Hidekuni from Table of Curiosities. I got this at the commission at a convention I was at, and this is actually my second one I got from Hidekuni. I have one in another sketchbook, or was it on a separate piece of paper? I don't remember it correctly right now, but this is the second commission I had gotten from them. I really love their art style, and I love the way... this is Lorenzo from Blue Lock, and I love the way he looks in Hidekuni's art style. I was so happy when I got this one back. So yeah, here's actually the first page drawn by me. The skin tone is a bit too dark here. I still have to figure out which of my water-based markers has the best skin tone that actually fits me, because this is a little bit too dark. Yeah, it starts out with a bit of vent art. I was just feeling stressed out. I don't know about what exactly. Yeah, and guys, because I so often have to skip pages for non-sexual nudity, you know what? Takes away their genitalia. No, this wasn't because of my sketchbook tours. This was more of a reason of I went more into it in my last video, but basically I don't label my gender. I do like presenting feminine, but the word woman doesn't fit me, and I project that onto OCs, and I don't know when exactly I got that idea, but I just started drawing characters, and if I draw them naked without any primary genitalia, like those who have boobs get to keep their boobs, because I'm not taking the chest away from flat-chested characters either. So yeah. Oh yeah, here's Takumi, and I know at some point there's gonna be pages where I still drew non-sexual nudity, but I'm gonna have to like. But I mean, I still drew genitalia on it, so yeah. Oh yeah, here I got the Artex acrylic markers, because I was starting to really enjoy using Poscas, because I got one with a brush nib and I love it so much. But Poscas are so expensive, especially in comparison to the Artex markers, and there was like a sale on them or a big discount, so I got the huge pack. Yeah. And then I immediately use them for drawing. So here's Dekai, silly guy. I do enjoy using these markers a lot. You will see more art of them in the sketchbook, but with this paper, I just didn't like the way it would look after drying, because I needed to do like multiple layers for it not to look super streaky like this. Here's Milo and his boyfriend Casimiro. And Ryu. Ryu is basically an OC-fied version of Ryu Seishido from Blue Lock. This page is gonna have to be skipped. Yeah, mostly smiley, but as an older teenager, I really ended up liking this sketch of Milo, but I didn't really want to line it, or like at least not on this paper directly, so I put some tracing paper over it. It's something you probably noticed is that so far the like nudity without genitalia I've drawn has been of men, because the pages I just skipped had nudity with women, so there was pussy. Oh my god, why do I say it like this? But I mean, I am personally more comfortable drawing female primary genitalia than drawing what, for example, Milo would be supposed to have between his legs. I mean, I don't mind drawing it too much because it's just a body part. But on the other side, how do I explain? I am not looking up references for that. Let's say it like that. Like, I feel like one time, when I was drawing nudity, I just told my boyfriend, yo, that one artist who drew these body type headcanons of these characters and all that, can you tell me the artist's name so I can like use what they drew as reference? Yeah, Jake again. And Dynamite. This was for an infographic I had to do for school. I did a graphic on Geode in Steady Valley. And here's Dynamite again. Oh yeah, I think I was sick while using the sketchbook. Oops. Oh, Dekai again. I was drawn quite a handful of times in the sketchbook, I just noticed. I think it started around this time when I got so tired of using the sketchbook. It has like 80 pages, I think, or 60, I'm not sure right now. But I only used half of them because I just can't stand smooth paper for long. I do like this paper because it's so thick and it just feels nice and sturdy and all, and colors look nice on it, but at the same time I don't like the way pencil feels on it, so that's why I would just directly draw with markers or fine liners or whatever to just avoid having to sketch with pencil. Yeah. But at least this also helped me with like being more loose with my art. You know, line confidence when you can't erase something, that whole stuff. You know. Oh yeah, I really like this page. Jake looks nice here. I think I'll redraw this at some point. And yeah, this was when I was completely sick of this paper, so I was like, yeah, whatever. Let's move on to another sketchbook, and I'm pretty sure this is a sketchbook from Action. It doesn't say that anywhere on it, but like, this paper, it's a watercolor sketchbook. Like, Action does not have the right to have such cheap and good watercolor paper. Like, who the fuck gave you that right? Slash sarcasm, because Action, thank you for the sketchbook. This is the second time I had a sketchbook with watercolor paper from Action, and it's just so good, so good. Anyways, stickers. This is Pingas One of my friends recently has been going through an Eggman obsession, so they made a stamp with that, and I got one of the prints, I'd say. Usually I do an introduction on the first page. With this, I couldn't be bothered to do so, just chibi me. Then the second page are a handful of drawings of my Kengan self-insert. The skin tone is a bit too light. I have slightly darker skin than this, so yeah, but I used watercolor pencils here, and I'm pretty sure I thought either the pencil would be darker when reactivated with water, or I just was too lazy to mix. I have no idea. Dekai, and oh yeah, Nephis. The sketchbook was like so much fun. I loved using it a lot. I want one of these again, but the next action it's like 1 hour by train and half an hour by car, and I don't have a car yet. I am looking to get my driver's license sometime this year, so Xavion and Mystics. I think I wanted to like color this drawing in the end, but then I just really didn't feel like doing it, so I didn't. And here's Debbie again. So on the next page, just a little warning. Skip like 30 seconds, skip like a minute if you don't want to see art with self-harm. It is self-harm inflicting by scratching. So yeah, here's the warning. Go and skip a bit. Here I drew Myosi Milo, like having scratched his skin open, because I have the terrible habit of skin picking, and it's gotten worse recently. Like even after drawing this, like in the last 2 weeks, it's gotten worse. But at this time, I was like drawing him to avoid scratching myself, because expressing that in art is so much better than ending up with wounds on my body. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find a way to cope. I don't know why. Wait, let me check where the paper clips are here. Oh yeah, basically I showed this sketchbook to my dad, and sometimes I just have stuff written down I don't want questions about, or when I've written down stuff I don't mind if people see it, but I honestly don't really know why I was hiding this, because it's just me writing down my schedule for studying and doing school stuff, so yeah. Jake. And my favorite page in the sketchbook. Goldie offering you a tomato. Do you accept her tomato? I hope you do, and if you don't like tomatoes, don't worry. I bet she has something else you like. But yeah, this is reference from a picture I found on Pinterest, and I'm oh yeah, I used the Artex markers on here. That's what I wanted to say, and I just love the way they look on this paper, and you can just slightly see the sketch underneath, and I do like it when my art doesn't look completely clean, because having a bit of the sketch show through, it gives, I don't know exactly what it is, but I enjoy how it looks. Yuma art, a romantic Yuma ship for once in my life. Senariko from Starstrike Ridge, my beloved wife. I'm gonna skip a page because there's no Yuma art on this, but I'm gonna come back to this page in a minute. I just want to show this Yuma art first to fit in with the theme. Yeah, I love her so much. Big muscle wife and me. Oh my god, I have short nails because they recently broke, and I don't like the way it feels. It gives me sensory issues if I touch things too much with it. Yeah, okay, now back to this page. Sato and Taku. I colored this with the Himi gouache, but I watered it down a lot on some parts. I used it thicker on some other parts, and I just like the colors, the contrast. it looks really nice. So now I wonder what was. Oh yeah, sometimes when I like draw myself, which is obviously myself, I don't exactly know what about it was embarrassing to me to have my dad see, or I think I wasn't not only going to show this to my dad but also to my aunt. But oh yeah, just little throwback to a video from sometime in 2024, I don't know, where I mentioned that my aunt was looking through my sketchbooks, and that aunt, like, she lives like an hour away, and we were visiting her for Easter, and she looked through my sketchbook and was like, oh, that looks demonic, and I was like, oh yeah, because those are demons. And she was not amazed at the fact that I draw demons, so she's a fellow Christian, you know. So when I brought like 3 of my sketchbooks when we visited her like 2 weeks ago, I offered her to look through it, and she asked if I drew demons again, and I said yeah, and she was like, okay, then I don't want to see it. Oops. And well, I don't know what about drawing myself is that's so embarrassing for me to have like my relatives see in real life, but I just wanted to hide that page, I guess. I guess also because I wrote stuff down, and it's not just a character like this, you know. It's odd because I obviously don't mind showing it on the internet, but yeah, I just showed like humor art, and some of you might be thinking, okay, but it's not embarrassing to show that. Well, I doubt my relatives know this is supposed to be me, because I don't really write down, oh, this is me and my wife, you know. So yeah, they just think it's some character. Anyways, Lua? No, this is not Lua, this is Kai. Lua is his brother. Yeah. Okay, I didn't skip a page. I used the Artex markers again for like the character and this tree thing, and a watercolor marker for the background. I think I originally wanted to draw like a forest in the background, but then I preferred going with something simple, like just this color. And I mean, there is some what I enjoy is that there is some texture from like the water-based marker stuff, you know. They don't like completely flat like alcohol markers. So yeah, I like that in contrast with the more flat-looking colors here, but there's still some brush strokes from the acrylic marker. Oh yeah, here's just some Kengan self-insert art again with my self-insert's older brother Ryan. Then here's Pyro, but to me he looked a bit too similar to... No, I don't think... No, this is not Pyro, this is Seke. And yeah, right, Seke looks too similar to Pyro, and that's why I want to change his design a bit. I mean, they're best friends, and they do have a very similar aesthetic, but I still want him to look more different, especially when like his silhouette and the whole color thing, because without colors, at first I thought it was Pyro, but this is Seki. So yeah. Ikumi, my Baki Kengan OC, and some humor art of Koga and me, and my bunny plush. Do I have him on my bed right now? Yeah. So a little backstory to this little guy. This is I named him Rio, named after Rio from Blue Lock. My boyfriend has the same one in white, named after Nagi from Blue Lock, because we are Rio Nagi in real life. And yeah, I just love him very much. He has like the perfect cuddle shape and form and texture, and oh, so soft, so squishy. I love that in a plushie. I'm very picky about my plushies. Like, not exactly the ones I want to buy, because some I buy because they look nice, because I want to use them as decoration or like a keychain, but I am picky about the plushies I cuddle when I go to sleep, because they need to have like a specific shape I guess. And he falls into that territory, you know, he just has the perfect color shape. Yeah, some duels of Yuki from Kengan. And yeah, I think I was also practicing drawing muscles here. Then my self-insert for Kengan, and man, when are we getting to the One Piece art? Almost. I can finally almost yap about One Piece. No spoilers, obviously. Jake and Sho, an OC-fied version of Shoei Baru from Blue Lock, because I'm just not into Blue Lock anymore, but this character, or like Baru, very dear to my heart. And what stops me from making him a girl and using him as my OC? So here's Sho. And oh yeah, Taku, but as a little bunny and with bunny ears. Her sister Sato. And oh yeah, here I do Abby, Mello, and Diana. They all have different hair textures, so this was a nice practice to draw like that, because Abby has very wavy, almost curly hair. Diana has slightly wavy but more like, what's the word, straight hair. And Mello's hair is also, it's like it's also fairly straight. So yeah. Then here's Taku again. I really like this drawing, she looks so cute here. And finally, One Piece! I can talk about One Piece! The One Piece is real! So I yapped a bit about how I got into One Piece in some of my previous videos. I don't know which exactly it was, but basically I started reading One Piece back in May, I think, May of 2024. And back then I had already, even though I was like 150 chapters away from using Chopper, I bought this little guy. It's this bracelet my mom gave me. It's his necklace now. Do you want to see my other choppers? Yes, I have more than one chopper. Here's another chopper. Here's my Sanji chopper. And where's my Ace chopper? Here's my Ace chopper. I wonder if these will remain as the only choppers. I call them my army. I do have other One Piece choppers, One Piece plushies, but I'm not going to show all of them off now. Yeah. Getting into One Piece was a really slow process for me personally, because it's just a lot to get, like, it's so many chapters and I'm quite a fast reader, but with One Piece I just took my time and I was just occasionally reading a few chapters. Then in November I was starting to read more again, and then I finally reached the Alabasta arc, where Crocodile appears, and he's like one of the reasons why I started One Piece in the first place, because one day he appeared on my Tumblr dash, and then I asked my friend about him, and like my friend who likes One Piece, and basically I knew I would get a father complex over him, and I was right, because at first I didn't necessarily have One Piece brain rot. A couple of weeks ago I was having Crocodile brain rot. So this is Melody, my One Piece self-insert. They were Crocodile's adopted child. More art of Crocodile. Him being very confused about why Luffy is mewing. There's more context to this. The text is German, by the way, so if you don't understand, oops. I don't want to explain all that right now. I've already yapped enough. Yeah. Here I drew Melody. At first I wanted to call him Milo, because Milo is one of the names I had been going by for the last 2 years, but something about it didn't really fit me, and not a lot of people were actually calling me Milo. And yeah, I just figured, I don't remember exactly how I got the idea for Melody, but then I decided to call myself insert Melody, and that name also resonated with me, and yeah, I also go by Melody now, but my main name is still Mao. Yeah, here's them, and some sketches of Taku, and a sketch of Crocodile my friend made, and also Melody. Then here's some stuff for a school project. Oh my god, I just remembered, in my dream last night I was working on this school project. Oh well. Yeah, some sketches of Dynamite, and this is some stuff for a school project where we do in photography class. We're gonna do product photography. So I chose a ball of yarn because I like to knit. And yeah, more sketches of Melody and and not Melody, Devi, Sunny, and Luz. Basically, kind of. Oh my god, what's the English word? What's the word in general? Repulsed. Kind of touch repulsed girlfriend. Really doesn't mind girlfriend, and very clingy boyfriend. So Luz really likes to cling onto Sunny, and to have Debbie still be included, but not having to touch them, like not needing too much body contact. Like Sunny's tail is loosely wrapped around Debbie's leg. So yeah, they're just really cute. I love them. I have to draw them more often. Oh, Enel from One Piece. I love him so much. I did not expect to love him so much when I was reading Skype here. Like, I was really liking him already, but now I humor him. So, and honestly, at this point, me reading One Piece is just me building a whole ass platonic humor harem. Let's be honest, because there's Enel, then there's so many other characters I like. I really like Bartolomeo. I like Captain Eustace Kid, or like wait, what's the other? Eustace Captain Kid or whatever. I really like Inazuma. Oh my god, guys. I like so many characters. Oh, and don't even get me started on the women. Oh my god, I love Nami and Robin. But I love them very much, but not in the I want to humor. I want to have a humorship with them type of way. Just in the I fucking love them. I love Nami. She looks so stupid. This plushie looks so stupid, but it's okay because I love her. Okay, moving on. My friend Drew Vapor, he is one of my least favorite One Piece characters. Pretty sure at this time he was my least favorite. I don't know, do I have him? There's definitely characters I like less because he doesn't really bother me anymore. So, but he did bother me during the Drum Island arc when I was reading it. He didn't bother me at Edgemas in the Edgemas as much. Oh my god, this is the third video I'm recording in a row, so we're almost done with this. But yeah, what was it that I wanted to say? He didn't bother me as much in the anime episodes of the Drum Island arc, so yeah, no, don't eat the cat. No, don't cook Chopper. Oh yeah, here's some art of Crocodile and Melody. Like, Melody ate the cat devil fruit, model or type domesticated cat, because there's different type of cat devil fruits. For example, there's one leopard or gepard, I think. Whatever one, I forgot, or maybe both. I don't know. But anyways, Melody ate the domesticated cat one. Here I drew the Straw Hats. I actually just wanted to draw Usopp. Oh yeah, because right, a couple pages ago I was talking about me reading One Piece, just me collecting a lot of characters I want to humor. Usopp is one of them. I love him so much. He's so silly. I don't actually have a humorship with him, but I do like thinking about him. And yeah, I drew him here. I kind of have a squish on him. Yeah, and then I drew him and I was like, oh yeah, what if I drew the other Straw Hats too? So then I drew the rest. I especially like the way Zoro looks. I think he's, like on this whole page, he turned out the best. And something like, I don't really draw eyebrows or chins, or like, you know, all my characters have like the same head form. But Frankie and Sanji, for example, with the curly eyebrow and the three-part chin, those are important parts of the character design, so I don't just want to leave them out, you know? because I think if I left that out, the character would become pretty much almost unrecognizable, or it would just look very off, in my opinion. This is, I have no idea what his name is, but he's from My Hero Academia, and this is the Yumasona of someone from Discord. We did a little art trade, so yeah, this was my part. They drew Crocodile and Melody. And here's just a page of Ine, because I love him so much! Oh man. And this was when I realized, oh wait, there's the last page. And yeah, that's basically where this sketchbook ends. Finally, I'm caught up with all the sketchbooks I have to record. Well, thank you for watching. If you haven't watched the last 2 videos, go and do so, or do something else. I don't know, I can't tell you what to do. Like, subscribe, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and stay hydrated, because that is very important. If you haven't had enough today, go and drink a glass of water now. Thank you for watching, and bye bye!